It always amazes me when I look back at 38 years of doing this. Really, I have done a lot of varied and interesting work. It's fascinating. It's always fascinating. Handwriting is very much a profiling of a personality, and it's based on movement, space, form, and pressure. Graphology is both a science and an art. So the graphologist is the one that pulls all of those aspects together and evaluates how they work with each other. It tells your intelligence, it can tell your IQ, how you think, if you're an accumulative thinker, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about other people, and how you relate to them, your own sense of self-esteem, how your sexual energy is, your frustrations, your fears, the controls that you have in order to make all of those things not overwhelm you. So this is a whole look at the personality. This writing is so beautiful because it is a perfect example of a very optimistic person because it goes uphill. I mean, you're the great cheerleader of all time. You really, and you have had to cheerlead yourself to get through stuff.
Oh yes, many times.
One of the things that's interesting about this writing, because of how much space you're leaving on this margin, is it tells me that something's coming up in the future that's uncomfortable. So if you're not quite sure how to handle it, it's not just, oh, you make a circle, ah, dot, that means that you need attention. You know, this writing is kind of a person that feels blocked in right now. The boundaries all around, he's chosen to make them very wide. And so it's a person that's feeling confined and can't go forward, can't go backwards. If I were to analyze cursive writing for a person that's been printing the last 20 years, that analysis would be about who they were when they were 15 years old. I mean, your handwriting changes as you change. You can see the signature becomes less and less legible. So he is trying to simplify, trying to understand how to deal with people, sometimes pushing them away, which is that extended stroke, and sometimes just simplifying to just initials until he becomes the boss. This is a signature that is quite similar to Donald Trump's. Whether it's printing or cursive writing, it still indicates a lot about who you are and how you relate to people, how you think, how you feel about yourself, your fears, your strengths, your controls. Our writing is an innate part of our brain chemistry. For example, spacing is unconscious. The spacing between your letters, the spacing between your words, the spacing between your lines, and your margins, all unconscious. And the nuances are the things, that's what we try to discover, how they work together, how they play together. When people see how serious it can be and the significant aspects of it, it's shocking to people. You also can be, you know, you think it's knowing your own mind. You might be a little stubborn sometimes, but that's how you've gotten through things. Sometimes you just had to say no, and it hurt. And it was not an easy thing for you to do at all. You can give a person a sense of themselves that they may never have had before, that maybe their writing reveals something they didn't even think about. The things that handwriting actually cannot tell you are probably even more important, because handwriting does not tell the age that you are. It doesn't tell your gender. It does not tell your race. And it cannot tell the future. It's about learning symbolism on the page. You don't want to go through your name. You never want to go through your name. And this stroke on the Michael part, that's the cover stroke that said, I'm protecting. People just don't know about handwriting. It's an interesting way to view life. It's an interesting way to approach things. It's always an amazing mystery to uncover with people. That's what we are. We are mysteries. Handwriting is just something that is endlessly fascinating to me.